What's up, gang? I think I'm going to talk about it today. Let's talk about it. Mandy and I are going to go live tonight, but you know, we've been kind of keeping a low profile, just kind of hanging out with the group that we hang out with. But I want to sit here and talk about some amusing things that happened to me today, because I usually don't have enough time to look at my phone. But I've been added, you know, like they at you, they tag you in certain things the last couple of days. And this person, Emma, when I first got added and I looked at the Avi, I said, oh shit, that's Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters. I mean, this person looks like Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters and Nirvana. I thought it was some dude. I said, which dude is named Emma? But it's not. It's a chick named Emma, and she doesn't like us for whatever reason. And I did some research and I found out some things in case anybody cares. So this person, I guess, lives in Canada or whatever, and she doesn't like some of the things that we're saying about, you know, on YouTube. Most people can go on Twitter and say what they want to say without tagging other people. Because if you tag other people, they're going to see it and blah, blah, blah. Well, this person did, and I looked over because it was a notification. So when I hit the notification, it took me to Dave Grohl, what I thought who Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters was, Abby. She looks like Adam's apple and all. So I was kind of intrigued by it. And she started rambling on about clout chasing. You're a clout chaser. And I'm like, well, you know, I've been called the clout chaser before, but usually when I get called the clout chaser, I want to see who I'm chasing clout from. So I go to her channel. And this is a chick has a bunch of content on it that has about 40 to 80 views. And I'm like, well, she can't be talking about me, clout chasing her, because she doesn't really have a channel. So then I figured out, and I'd heard this, and I'd heard about these two, and I know about Hat Man, Ass Hat, or whatever you want to call him. And I knew about him, and the only reason I kind of called him that is because he's trying to dip his head into like the drama genre, and he's got all the people around him. Like when he comes in and does some content about Mandy and I, and you look in his chat, it's the same 6 people in there: Owl, Angela, Janice, couple of the other people that Boho. You know it's there. You don't see any new names. It seems like the people that he's used to doing content for don't give a shit about us. So I that's the second thing I noticed when I looked over there. And I started asking around a little bit. I had some time. I had about an hour and a half. And I was like, who's this guy? And the people were like, blah, blah, blah. This guy is this Emma's boyfriend, I guess significant other. And the thing that I was really, you know, kind of steered away from saying anything about this guy before was because I had heard that he had lost his wife or his partner pretty recently, actually. And that's fucked up. That's bad. I feel bad for that. And that's just, I couldn't imagine that. I'm gonna front load that before I go on, because that sucks, man. You know, it does. But apparently he moved on very quickly with this person. And I already said that I knew she's from Canada, but I didn't know that at first. And I'm like, all right, so these two are together. She's mad because Janice, the people that are dragging you into this drama stuff, were telling everybody that you guys were going to do a live about Mandy, and this was days ago. So I think that actually there's a live stream going on right now where they're supposed to mention us or whatever. It's whatever. We won't watch that. So I go to his channel because maybe it's like we're clout chasing him, and I looked at him, and it's like, okay, same subs. We get more views than him, like on average all the time. And he's been doing a lot longer. And if you go to my Tomahawk Sean channel, I have half, like 50% less, or a third less subs that he has, and I have more popular content over, say, the last 3 years. You've got to go back to about 4 years ago during COVID, when everybody was doing, or just before COVID with Celebrity Big Brother. He did 2 or 3 vlogs about it that got over 20,000 views. And that's it. And since then, really nothing. He's like any other YouTuber. my videos get more views than him. So I was remiss at her saying that I was clout chasing that. But again, I'm reminding myself that they're being dragged into this because of Paula and me. It's all that they want to talk about Paula and me and Mandy, and it's the same like 10 people from the drama community that are kind of bringing them in because they couldn't successfully drag us. Owl tried to drag us, and then we found her topless pictures. Angela tries to drag us, and we found out she got 25 DUIs. Janice tries to get in on it. Remember Janice? Janice was the one who promised Mandy her wedding band, and then when it was getting close to the date when Mandy needed it, she asked for it and she lost her mind. And then we found out that she was near forest fires but weren't really in them. And then she thought it was wise to jump on Savage's chat when Mandy was in Savage's chat, and they buried her, and she's been mad ever since. That's Janice, if you don't remember her. And so anyway, where was I? Clout chasing. So then I started to do some research, and this whole time I'm hearing nothing from this Hat Man dude. I don't even know his name, and he really, honestly, a couple times when I'd leaned in before on stuff that he was doing, he seemed like a pretty chill dude, a pretty chill dude with a fucking psycho girlfriend. Sound familiar? That's what it sounded like. That's what it looks like. It looks like his psycho girlfriend is blabbing away and, going at other people on his behalf. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to feel real sorry for the guy because his girlfriend's right there. You tell her to chill, so he must be complicit. Then I find out they don't even live together. Then I find out they don't even live in the same country. Then I find out they don't even live in the same continent. So it all makes sense. She's clout chasing by clinging on to some dude, right? Who, if you ask, even some of the people that like him said, look, the dude lost his partner and he really hasn't had a whole lot of time to get over it. And then she comes in. It's a scenario. It's called a rebound. So here she is blabbing away like she is his better half. She might be his other half, maybe. Maybe. I have a feeling this is what it's like. This girl doesn't understand that this guy is all the way over there in England. Now, this dude, I already Hat Man, sorry. He had sent a DM out, and I need to verify who he sent it to. He was talking about him doing OnlyFans. And this is somebody that he didn't even really know, and they're not friends anymore. And this person was like, look, he's talking about doing an OnlyFans. And he's sitting there going, well, I want to do OnlyFans. The dude looks like Mr. Bean, but, maybe there's OnlyFans. Like Owl, she needs to do OnlyFans. Don't just go topless on Google. Get people to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So it appears to me, and it looks like this is a guy that has his girlfriend in Canada, but he's pretty sexually charged. He's talking about doing OnlyFans. How's that going to work when she's over in Canada? Are you going to do OnlyFans? This guy, Hat Man, is in England, right? Manchester or something like that. How is that going to work? It's not. But this dude is like, OnlyFans, and we know what's on OnlyFans. He wants to do an OnlyFans. He's telling strangers on the internet through DM he wants to do OnlyFans. This is what it is, people. You've got a guy over there who is, lonely. He's got like this internet girlfriend that he's probably, some people have said, oh, they must have met up, but probably not. Do you guys remember Witch's Brew from several years ago? And he would have his girlfriend on, and they were all lovey-dovey and this and that. And then we found out that they didn't even live in the same state, and they had never even face-to-face. And then he kind of ran off after that. This is similar, only they're like hours apart. They're not even in time zones. This dude is apparently going live right now. It's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock over where he lives. He's going to bed. And then it's kind of like that one chick in Australia, Wendy V. Isn't she Australian? She only goes and does vlogs on like Friday night. And then when everybody hears them and gets all pissed off and starts to fire back at her, she's in bed. She's in bed. Can you imagine your girlfriend that's like 65 time zones over, 6 hours difference time frame, calling you, blowing your phone up at 5 o'clock in the morning because she's lonely at 11 o'clock? That's what this is. You can't tell me this dude that's over in England wanting to do, or Manchester, wanting to do OnlyFans. This chick, Emma, Dave Grohl, does she realize if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you guys know it. The first time he leaves his flat and goes down to 7-Eleven and any chick goes, hey, how you doing? Want to talk? Emma's history, dude. She is history. And everybody knows that. How many times have we been on YouTube and we see these, YouTube relationships, and then they always end badly. They either catfish the shit out of each other where they don't even recognize each other, or they misrepresent each other, somebody backs out of it, and it always ends up badly. This is gonna be no different. And part of it is this dude seems pretty chill. He's sexually charged for sure. He wants to go and do OnlyFans. He's tied into the internet. He wants to show his junk or with whoever on the internet for pay. You do you, bro. That's fine. I know other people that do OnlyFans. There's nothing wrong with that. But do you know that you got the psycho over there, 6 hours earlier than your time zone, just pulling you into drama left and right? He doesn't really seem like that type of guy, but he really doesn't. I mean, it's whatever. The very first time he goes, yeah, let me go get a Coke, and some girl goes, hey, what's up? You single? Emma is history. This guy won't need to do OnlyFans after that. He'll have a real live girlfriend that's right next to him, that he can smile with, that he can touch, that he can do his own private OnlyFans. And that will happen, and it's going to happen fairly soon. It's not just freaking spend $3,000, jump on a plane and go live with them, or you come over here and live with each other. That's what me and Mandy did. I'm not against the whole internet thing because I met the love of my life that way. But 2019, we have people that liked us and don't like us now. We have people the ones that hated us and then don't mind us anymore. It's like, yeah, you guys are fucked up. We didn't like you. But that blew the drama community away when you guys got together. And we did it the right way. We freaking divorced. We divorced, moved in, got married, relocated to a place, not where I lived in North Carolina, not where she is in Texas, but to another place in Georgia, and we're together. And nobody, put it out, if you know them out here, and we know them in our community, that's did anything quite like that, let me know. They haven't. We did it. So if YouTube ends tomorrow, if they shut YouTube down, people are like, yeah, Sean, you had a real popular channel when you left your ex-wife, and then you just stopped. It's like, I didn't need to do it anymore. I didn't do it. I met the love of my life. Then we tried our channel, and we put 2,500 subs in there in a couple months, and then we shut it down because we need it. We didn't need it. We have friends that we met, and we still kind of talk to them and hang out to them, and we still do content. We don't do memberships. We just have a nice little group of people that support us, and we support them. Never been done. So if YouTube ended tomorrow, we figure out we did it. We left our mark in the drama community. People aren't ever going to forget us. A lot of people have contempt for it. A lot of people don't like it. Some people do. But nobody can deny that what we did was true drama. It was drama. And we took our drama and we made it real life. So when these other channels talk about us, we stood up to Sam Telfer and Yaba. Y'all all saw that. You can't say that we didn't. We got 500 more subs, and a lot more people jumped down their throat than came after us. They couldn't get anybody to ride with them. They got Owl, and people jumped on Owl. Nobody else stuck their nose out for them, and as far as it was attacking us or coming after us. But you look at all the people that started going for them. I mean, so we got that too. So it doesn't really matter. Mandy and I figure at the end of the day, we did it. We did it. Nobody in the drama community is going to get rich doing this. Hatman ain't going to get rich doing this. Emma certainly isn't going to get rich doing this. But that's the last thing I got to say, because it's like I kind of mulled this over because this chick was atting us. Dave Grohl was atting us, and I looked over at it and I was like, man, you are really dragging this dude down a rabbit hole that, I'm telling you, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's a bunch of bullshit. And as soon, I'm telling you, what is it? It's June 23rd, 2023. By January of 2025, this Hatman, brother, they're out there. You don't have to, you just take your time, go out there. You're a little kind of a Mr. Bean looking motherfucker, for sure. But you go out there, go to the pub, go whatever. There is somebody that doesn't look like Dave Grohl, that you can connect with, and you can hold their hand. You can eat dinner with them, stuff like that. See, when Mandy and I crossed that line, I jumped on a plane and flew out there, and we made it work. It can happen. It can. Get off your ass, leave Canada, go on over there. You go over there, because right now she is blowing people's fucking shit up for no reason and pissing a bunch of people off. And yeah, that's it. So Mandy and I are going to go live probably about 8:30 or 9 tonight, and we're probably, I think the live stream that they were going to do, people are saying it's ongoing or whatever. They say it's kind of meh, you know. They'll probably bring up some things. They'll probably bring up my ex. They'll probably try to call Mandy ugly. That's the other thing Emma was doing. She was putting these pictures up of Mandy, and kind of, she has to put filters on them, and she has to change them up. Girl, that never works. There's been a slew of people that have tried it. Mandy's gorgeous. Everybody else knows they're gorgeous. If you want to see Mandy's channel, go back and look at the people that she has streamed with and that she's done panels with. There's one back there in her channel, Miss ATX, about 3 years ago, and the what do you call it? The screenshot is Mandy ATX, Savage, and Arabia. And you talk about three. I mean, there's people that went and watched because they said those are three hot bitches right there. And you know, that's that. You're not going to find a bad picture of her. You're going to have to alter it. And so if you're going to drag her, you got to find something else other than her look. Anyway, we'll go live at 8:30. See you later. Bye.